Good day, everybody. Good day. This is Namaskar to everybody. This is Inja Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India. On this day, that is 21st November 2023, this is Tuesday, and around it is 2:14:20. I think 2 o'clock, 2:20. However, I'm going to talk about quality related to this ongoing conflict between Palestine and Israel, Palestine people, and Israel nation. This is very important to discuss about this, confer about this, because many people, many countries have been wrong about. They have misunderstood why it is happening and what's reason. Means isolation cannot be solved. You cannot take everything in isolation. You have to understand everything what we are talking. And before going further, I'd like to update first of all because I cannot show you screen here, but in next I'll do screen share separately using Zoom. Here I'm just talking to you and I'll read it for you so that you know what I'm talking about. I read from my noting and this is here with me, and this is about 20 November 2023 update, and this is about few pages, and I'm talking about Israel, Palestine, world, all these three relations between Israel, Palestine, and world. 2023. Now my statement starts with that Netanyahu is super Hitler, Joe Biden is super Hitler, Sunak is super Hitler, Modi is super Hitler, and few more are super Hitler. Don't mind it, this is reality in this case, and we have to think one by one. Reports so far claims that more than 13,000 civilians have been killed and more than 5,500 kids have been killed, in addition to many thousands injured and similar numbers under rubble. It's also been reported unofficially, I'm not sure about that because there's no confirmation, that around 3,000 soldiers of Israel have also lost their lives. But there is no confirmation such. I just saw one video in which it was said that there is no confirmation because they say only 68 Israeli soldiers or IDF soldiers have lost their lives. But in fact, it is around 3,000. But I am not sure because I don't have any record. I don't have any video in that connection. Everyone who has, everyone, you can say everyone who in this war ongoing between Israel and people of Palestine, I'm calling people of Palestine and not Palestine because there is no nation Palestine officially, and the state of Palestine which is not organized and which doesn't have any organized army, official army, and it is having different armies. So people of Palestine supports Israel, and Netanyahu is a super Hitler. I can say everyone who in this world ongoing between this war ongoing between Israel and people of Palestine supports Israel. Netanyahu is super Hitler because Netanyahu has not been acting as human being or a leader of a nation, but he has been acting as devil. Devil, of course, when you kill children, you are devil. When you civilians, you are devil. I cannot give any other name for this because he has done that crime. This crime cannot be forgiven. Nobody can do it because you have killed children more than 5,500. You have killed total civilians more than 13,000, and out of you have even killed women around 3,000. This is really very unbecoming in war. So this is not a war. This is genocide, you can say. Genocide, genocide it is. Netanyahu and Biden are jointly working to commit genocide over people of Palestine, and this is shameful. United Nations organizations failed to stop war, ceasefire, and has called that whatever has been ongoing is unparalleled in history. This is a statement made by General Secretary of UNO that in his tenure he never saw, never experienced such, and therefore such conflict, and therefore is calling it unparalleled, or you can say unequal. No country could do anything successfully, and this is regretful. So many countries involved, and nothing could be done by anyone. So we say, devil nation Israel has been killing continuously Palestine citizens. This is also true. Devil nation, I'm calling it because they are devil. No, you cannot say they are. Maybe you are scientists, you are engineers, but if you kill people, you are devil. There's no fault of those people. You can say there's no guilt of those people, but you're going to kill them. For none of their crimes, devil nation Israel has been killing continuously Palestine citizens. War between Israel, I'm calling war or war and genocide between Israel and people of Palestine has been accelerating rapidly without having any consideration for a reliable ceasefire. No seriousness exists anywhere to have ceasefire. Whole world, whole world is silent with exception of few only. Silence also means acceptance of ignoring such a critical stage. Humanity has been being thrashed, I should say clearly. Humanity has being thrashed by so-called civilized world. All are conducting as spectators. Civilians have been considered to be certain vegetable items. You should not laugh on that. They are considering civilians are vegetables which can be thrown away or whatever you cut or slashed or chipped or whatever you can say. News has poured in that Qatar and KSA may do something jointly to have certain ceasefire soon, but no details are available till now. It seems that shall remain only a formality rather than reaching certain fruitful status, which Israel knows well. News has also come in that China shall organize certain meetings with Islamic and Arabic nations in connection with about how to handle existing hot pursuit state of war between Israel and people of Palestine. But this proposal still looks this proposal still looks a distant dream because death of civilian cannot wait anymore. According to China, some solution must come first to have ceasefire and then to have Israel and Palestine two-state solution to be resolved. This drama shall also end sooner. USA and Israel least bother about civilian deaths and also least bother about conducting such conferences. USA, I'm still on a few pages. USA has proved that it's worst society and nation to care for human or of human rights of downtrodden. Had it not been true, USA would have forced Israel not to continue such war against people of Palestine. It seems that USA has certain vested interests to achieve from success of this war if Israel occupies Palestine area of Gaza. Madness has been working in USA, Israel and other supportive countries. It has proved that USA does not hold any human standards for others. USA has for sure earned a very deep black mark on its face. This black mark shall be remembered in future and history would taint USA. USA has become a devil nation this time. It has acted in past as devil in case of Iraq, Libya and many others. UK has also proved that it is not a civilized nation. UK has proved that it does not care for humanity for others, but for itself only. UK has not done anything good to do something positive to achieve peace in this region. It seems that UK has lost its glory of calling itself a civilized society. UK is acting as if it is a slave to USA and as if Israel is its own. Germany has also stood in same row. No agreement could reach between Turkey and Germany because Germany is more concerned with self-defense joke delivered by Israel. Turkey spoke a lot, but consequently, so far has failed to reach such ceasefire. It is also learned, though unconfirmed, information that Germany may start changing its stance, consequent upon its meeting with Turkey President Erdogan. New definition of self-defense has been invented by USA, UK, Germany, and Israel. Self-defense means self-defense means occupy lands of others, kill them or thrash them, and then when other party attacks you, you call them terrorists. Attack other party in name of self-defense. Forcefully have them leave every area and let them go to hell. This definition works shall work too adversely in times to come, and also in consequential result of this ongoing war between Israel and Palestine people. Educated world has become an educated, uneducated world. Old generation considered something good, but new generation just believe in money and all facilities. Seriousness has been lost from society. Until fire reaches your room, you should not worry if someone kills someone. Keep, keep silent and watch, but do nothing to prevent violence. Israel is a criminal nation supported by USA, UK, Germany, etc. It is certainly proved now when this war has reached more than 45 days approximately. USA has said USA has said that post eliminating Hamas, international team shall be engaged to administer Gaza, which would later be transferred to PLA. USA, who are you to decide future of other people? Are you master of whole world? Israel said that no such allowance shall be made to international presence in this area or region, which means that Israel is only interested in to capture this land owned by Palestine society, Palestine people. Israel, who are you to decide all this? It is also true that Palestine did right to give responsibility of their security to Hamas, a virtual Palestine defense force. It has been in news with, of course, certain contradiction that say 50 Palestine held hostages shall be released in lieu of 5 days ceasefire, but no one has formally continued, confirmed. In fact, no confirmation on this account. Heard that talks have been going on in this regard, but no continuation, no confirmation has been made till now. Still, realization is distant dream. Hospitals are still under attack, and patients have been forced to be shifted from there. Israel has claimed that certain tunnel exists beneath hospital, but reliable sources encountered that is fake news. More encountered that it is fake news. More hospitals are being targeted. Tunnels built within hospital remains issue in useless issue. If tunnel has been constructed of RCC, that is called reinforcement concrete in situ, how can it be called a secret structure to be used by Palestine Army Hamas? In fact, in hospitals, tunnels often exist for providing utilities, services for medical and non-medical use, say air conditioning, electrical, mechanical, etc., etc., supply of oxygen and supply of this and that. Many Jews in USA have changed their instance to support Israel due to the fact that Palestine civilians are under attack and being forcefully thrashed, who has with no other way. except to walk. These people have no other way except to walk to whatsoever destination out of Palestine, Gaza. Israel can cry on tunnel issue for justifying its black work, but facts remain. Facts cannot be unchanged, cannot be changed. In fact, where human thinks using mind and conscious, such changes happen, or else, if blind mind is used, no such changes can be thought of. It is also a fact that during wars, lies transpire from both ends, which fact in this case is Israel having only lied at all instances so far. No one on earth can say that this is a war, but only criminal severe genocide, which must be stopped at once. But who has gotten such courage to oppose USA and Israel? Only Israel, USA, and respective allied nations support such killings of civilians. To be really frank, current state of Palestine in Palestinians has been extremely horrific and can be given no other word except devil work done by Israel and USA. Israel and USA have worked like devils. People of world must be considered human first, and all must consider that Palestine people too are human. Israel has designated these people inhuman or so called human animals, which statement must be condemned by all people of world. One day, Israel and USA would certainly state that all people in world other than USA, its allies and Israel are human animals. World has never been slaves to what USA and Israel speak. World has gotten its own conception and dictionary. Unfortunately, against humanity, whole world has been watching this scenario silently without having any degree of blood boiling. Blood failed to blood failed to oil means world blood pressure. Mercury would rise beyond tolerance, leading to world's heart failure. I repeat, this is very important. Unfortunately, against humanity, whole world has been watching this scenario silently without having any degree of blood boiling. Blood failed to oil, blood failed to requirement of oil means world blood pressure, mercury would rise be- beyond tolerance, leading to world's heart failure. News claims that Hamas had not planned to attack music festival, Israeli reports says. This could be a fact because Israel is a liar nation, cannot be trusted. An Israeli newspaper reported that an Israeli army helicopter may have fired on party goers at a dance festive attack by Hamas fighters on October 7, 2023. More than 360 people were killed at festival in southern Israel. Now again this news has been encountered by Israel. It is hoped in China has seriously working out certain strategy to reach a stage at which ceasefire could be achieved. For sure would be a welcome state. This war between Israel, people of with this state of Israel and people of Palestine must stop at whatever cost, or else for this, or else it would transform into regional conflict, regional war, if not world war. It would not impact upon whole. So what I it would transform into what I say this war between the state of Israel and people of Palestine must stop at whatever cost, or else it would transform into regional war, if not world war. It would impact whole world economically as well as otherwise. China must be serious if it intends so to do, or else if it just intends to show that it is a superpower, only there would be no use. Arab worlds, particularly in Middle East and in GCC, have become silent spectators as if they have no blood. Their blood has been penetrated into money-making schemes only. They least bother about Palestine issue in practice, but only in theoretical statements. Bharat India did not do anything to speak about this war and represent its position on World Forum. It has acted as if it does not have. So I'm sorry, said that Bharat India did not do anything to speak about this war and represent its position on World Forum. It has acted as if it does not have any concern about this war. Though in past, Bharat India always supported two-state solution related to Palestine. Voice of Bharat India has become dead, and in fact, our government has become mute, and people have shown no interest in this regard. TV channels and other sources have proved fertile and proved that they have no standing in world. Bharat India has been in a useless state in world for consideration of Palestine issue. What sort of world teacher or Vishwaguru is Bharat India? Is a question mark. And this question cannot go blank. We have to answer this question. Every intellectual of this country, every voter of this country, every citizen of this country, every member of government, and whosoever is, has to answer this question. What is basis of our Prime Minister and ourselves to be called Vishwaguru? Are we really? Who is asking us? Who is expecting us to tell them or teach them something? No one. So, on what basis we say that this is this and this is that? Vishwaguru, this war is very important factor to be resolved because this war is not actually two societies' war. This is a long-term affair which has been pending for resolution since 1948. It's not today's problem. Very chronic issue it is, and maybe current generation got no idea into this. I'm not saying I'm very veteran. I was also not born at that time, but you have to study, you have to find references. Only then we can say this is right or this is not right. People should know, every country people should know, and particularly those who have been criticizing work of Palestine, army, Hamas, or who are supporting Israel, come what may will support Israel, they are not clear about facts. And those facts have been given by what some people. This fact should be realized, clearly understood that Palestine is Palestine. You cannot remove name of Palestine from globe. There was no Israel, but Palestine was there. We have to understand this fact. Palestine has total land, which was current Israel land plus land of Palestine people equal to Israel land. I'm sorry, Palestine land. And Israel unnecessarily, under force, tries to say this is Israel and there's no Palestine. People should know facts also. Unfortunately, we are we are not understanding facts. West media, our mainstream media, our television channels, and intention of government all are to convince people that this land belongs to Israel and Palestine is intruder. But facts are reverse. Whole land is owned and belongs to Palestine people, or you can say Arab world, and Israel has intruded into that land. In beginning, it was going to be like charity for relief to those people who migrated from you can say control of Hitler, and those people got some benefits, some charity work, got some sympathy residences in Palestine by those you can say merciful people of Israel in those days, people of Palestine in those days. But this Israel, if you help someone sometimes without any problem, person thinks that it's my right. So Israel has converted that to its right, and that's the problem is Palestine land, Palestine people, Palestine wealth, but Israel intruder and want to intrude everywhere. This is not right. If Palestine has helped you, you should be, you can say, thankful to Israel. You should respect it, but it's not happening. In the Israel, people says every person belonging to Palestine is terrorist. They should be killed. Many people say in Israel, ministers say that. How can you kill every person? How can you do that nonsense? What right you got from world? Who has given you such talking nonsense right? You are just inciting your society. You are just inciting your supporters. See what's happening with us. We are agreed people. These are terrorists, so many million terrorists, and they are killing us while you have taken their land, you have robbed their land. They should be terrorists or you should be terrorist. People have to decide. Land belongs to Palestine, ownership with Palestine, but Israel is intruder and Israel says they are terrorists. For more than 7 decades, Israel has been abusing citizens of Palestine. Israel doesn't even recognize the state of Palestine, and that is real dispute. UNO has also resolved that two-state solution should be there. USA also understands, but nobody wants to speak because Israel is their daughter, Israel is their son, Israel is their face. This is a fact. It may be USA, it may be UK, it may be Canada. These countries who are supporting or standing firm with Israel. These people only say that this is Israel's land, and they say Israel is everything for us. It is commercial interest, I know. Everything is there. Otherwise, there is no question at all. No question at all. It cannot happen like that. It is unfortunate. Our country, Bharat, India, is also misled by these people because we want to stand with USA in our development work. We want to take help from Israel for science, for technologies. That is entirely different issue. If you want to help, it doesn't mean that you let him kill. If I want help from you and I shall permit you to kill someone, it's not going to work. Palestine may not be scientifically very advanced, but they are people. It doesn't mean you should be scientists to be respected. People like our country also, there are millions and millions of people like that. How can we say that? It is very important matter. We have to understand this point. Otherwise, it shall become a big problem. We have to be true to this. I'll give these details briefly on screen share using zoom.com because here it's not provided on my system, or YouTube has got some screen share, but I'm using Windows 7. It requires Windows 10, which I don't have. So I'm unable to show you what I've written. I will show in that other video. Here I just wanted to explain to you something that's update, and strangely, WHO, I'm sorry, UN head has said that he has not seen his term such awkward situation of war that has been happening here. And this is really surprising one, really surprising one. We have to be very serious about this. I'm not prolonging this video. I'm not translating today in Hindi also. Just let it be small because our country people are not interested to know about this, and this is unfortunate as well. They are not interested. They're interested in something else. In cricket game, World Cup cricket, they are interested in elections. For them, If people die, let them die. I mean, this is conception, and conception is different. Religion, why they think that Palestine are Muslims and let Muslims be killed. That's what they think. So they do not know Palestine is not Muslim alone. There are Christians, and religion doesn't matter here. It's a question of country. Is if there's a country, Israel, there should be a country, Palestine, and that decision should be made. With that, I take your leave. Thank you very much.